This afternoon, the NTSB released new information about a deadly Greyhound bus crash in Madison County, Illinois. 3 people died, 14 others were hurt. 4 of them were airlifted to hospitals, and the rest were taken by ambulance.
The crash happened just before 2 o'clock this morning. The bus was headed west on Interstate 70 to St. Louis from Indianapolis. Police say the bus hit 3 commercial vehicles parked on the exit ramp to the Silver Lake rest stop that's just outside of Highland. We have team coverage. Let's begin with Travis Cummings. He's live in Madison County near the scene of the accident. Travis.
Mike, and this afternoon we spoke to a commercial truck driver who was directly impacted in the crash. He was in his truck sleeping when he immediately was woken up by this crash. The bus hit his truck directly. I want to show you some videos and some photos that he shared with us of the bus just completely caved in. David Turno also had some minor damage to his own truck. He was passing through to drop off a load in Missouri and was headed back to Texas. Turno was sleeping when he felt the impact and floated through his cabin. That's how he described it. He says he helped get a pregnant woman out of the bus and checked on drivers of the other commercial trucks, then spent hours in the parking lot having to undergo inspections and drug testing. It's a scene he'd never imagined he'd wake up to.
To the other side of the bus where it was ripped open, they were just hanging out like rag dolls. I don't know if they're, like, I didn't want to walk up there. There were, all the emergency service people were there, and I know they didn't want me walking through their scene. But they let me go back to take pictures under my trailer from the passenger side, and there was, you know, they were dead on contact.
The National Transportation Safety Board has deployed a team to come out and take a more in-depth look at the crash scene. They'll take the next week to learn how this happened exactly and how to prevent it from happening in the future. We're live in Madison County. Travis Cummings, 5 on your side.
Several Greyhound passengers who were not hurt in the crash were taken to the St. Louis Gateway Transportation Center downtown. Robert Townsend is there now live and continues our team coverage with reaction from one passenger who had to jump into action. Robert.
Mike, that Greyhound passenger was definitely rattled. He tells me it was the scariest moment of his life. But again, he helped this woman, and he talked to our 5 on your side crew right after that deadly crash. Edward Alexander is from Pine Bluffs, Arkansas. He tells us he was suddenly awakened after he heard a loud boom and felt the impact of the Greyhound bus crashing into those 3 commercial vehicles. Alexander was tossed around a bit when he stood up, and his nose started bleeding, but that didn't stop the scared survivor from helping a pregnant woman quickly get out of a window.
No, I was asleep and I heard a boom. And when that occurred, I ended up sliding through the aisle. So I ended up getting up. I felt my nose, and I rubbed my nose full of blood. And that's when I looked behind me, I seen the pregnant girl behind me. So I helped her up, get her out the window. She said she couldn't breathe because of all the smoke. So I had to get her out the window. And I continued to look for my phone, and I ended up getting out myself before the smoke got too bad.
Alexander tells us that terrifying experience definitely traumatized him. He says right now he still cannot get the images from that horrific crash out of his head. Live downtown, Robert Townsend, 5 on your side.